Hello amigos, RadiShineAmigo here and welcome back to play Pokémon Fire Red. In the last episode we got ripped off by, well, the Magikarp incident. Not because we bought a Magikarp for an overpriced amount, no, but because Nintendo distributed us a controller that has a bad D-pad. What's the ThatGuy got to say? Team Rocket attacks civilian citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. So yeah, there's got some news about Team Rocket coming up. Before we head over to Mount Moon, just thought I'd let you know. So I leveled up my Morgana to level 13. Morgana learnt a new move as well. We're going to go over the moves. Leech Life is a very bad move. It makes the opponent lose like 1 HP and you gain like 1 HP. Astonish is a ghost type move and it has a chance of flinching the opponent, and Supersonic makes it so you can confuse your opponent. So the last two are actually not that bad. I'm going to keep Zubat at the front, but I don't know, I'm not too confident on him at the moment. So there is still 2 more Pokemon that we are looking for in here. I've got Bulliseed. So Bulliseed is a grass type move. Bulliseed has a chance of hitting 2 to 5 times, which is not bad. I'm not going to teach it to anyone, but it's an alright move to have. Just avoid you. Nope. So yeah, we're going to be looking for a Clefairy and a Paris while we're in here. If you wonder why I don't buy repels, it's, well, because for starters I'm actually trying to catch some Pokemon, but secondly I just feel like they're a waste. Oh, we've got Paris. So Paris is a bug grass type Pokemon. He has a, actually it's alright actually that I've got Zubat at the front, because then I won't kill anyone here. So Paris has the ability Effect Spore, which causes a chance of status elements. It's kind of like the static effect or poison point effect mentioned before, but in the case of Paris it has a chance of either putting the Pokemon to sleep, paralysing the Pokemon, or poisoning the Pokemon. So to get a chance of one of them, those are evenly, not evenly, they've got a percentage of each of them as well, so there's a chance that either one of them will happen. Yes, there's Stun Spore as well, which forces our Pokemon to be paralysed, which is somewhat annoying, especially seeing as I don't have a Paralyze Heal. There we go. Paris was caught. And yeah, I'd like to give a name to Paris. That's a nice pair of shoes you got there. There we go. Can't remember which way I went. I think I'm going left. Can I avoid you? Okay, cool, I can. And now we did also catch a Magikarp last part, so I'm just gonna like quickly go over Magikarp. So Magikarp is a water type Pokemon. I think I might actually need to go through there to get an item on that rock. So I'm gonna cut this battle out, but yeah. We Team Rocket are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. I'm so scared. Okay, there we go, and I actually don't think there's an item over there because I tried checking just now and I couldn't see anything. I think when I get to future dungeons, I might actually start using repels because this is actually annoying me so much. In the grass it's okay because you kind of expect it, but in the cave it happens way too often. Now I believe earlier I was also talking about Magikarp. So Magikarp's ability is Swift Swim. With Swift Swim it allows it to double its speed while it's raining. Now that trainer there, you noticed that he looked the other way. Some trainers actually change the way they look. So you want to wait until they look in the other direction and then you can sneak past them. However, if you're running, they will know where you are and they will move their vision right towards you. I guess it'd be more of the fact of I'd use Repel once I've got the Pokemon I need, because that would make a little bit more sense, I guess. I knew there was something down here. Okay, there we go, we've got Tiny Mushroom. Tiny Mushrooms are basically, if you have 2 of them, then you can go to the move reminder to learn a move that you've lost before. I thought I'd just check that one just in case. but seems nothing's there. Anyway, let's just go down the stairs. This doesn't take you to the, the way you need to go, but it's another one of those optional areas. Let's just get this. TM46, Thief. Okay, Thief lets you steal the item of an opponent's Pokemon, which is pretty cool. It also does do some damage as well. And we've got an Ether here. There we go. So Ethers restore PP. PP is the amount of times you can use a move. And I did also pick up a Star Piece earlier. I never explained what it did. Now, as I mentioned earlier with Paris, his effect Spore relates to weather move. God damn it, I want that item. So yeah, I'm gonna start talking about the weather moves, and I'll get into that Moonstone later. So there are effects you can get in battle, which make it so basically there's weather while you're battling, and the weather affects the way the battle works. So there's, I believe, 4 different types of weather effects, technically 5 in this game anyway. So the first one is just no weather effects at all. Literally what we've been seeing so far, pretty self-explanatory. There's also the sunny weather effect, which does... oh, we got a revive. That's pretty self-explanatory. Sunny increases fire type moves. Oh my god! And it also affects other moves. So like Solar Beam, you won't have to charge it up when you use it because the sun will just give you the moves, the ability to use the moves straight away. You can also, there's also Sandstorm. Sandstorm basically makes it so you take damage like every turn. Rain basically makes it so it increases water type moves, and it also makes like moves like Thunder have 100% accuracy, which is really cool. I believe it also decreases fire type moves. Oh, we got Clefairy! Wow, I looked away from the screen for a second and was like, oh great, another wild encounter. But no, we actually want this. I am going to bring out Sparky. Bulbasaur might not kill it, but Sparky can also fall asleep. Now, Clefairy is actually a pretty interesting type of Pokemon. So its ability is Q-Charm, which we've gone over before. It also is a normal type Pokemon, but the thing that makes it kind of interesting is, actually if I get you out, because you're already paralyzed, so you're not going to fall asleep on me. The only issue is your best move's a Ghost type move, and Ghost type does not affect normal types in this game, so we're going to Supersonic you. Now I'll show you. The cool thing about Clefairy is that it actually has a move called Metronome, and Metronome is an interesting move because it takes pretty much almost every other move in the game and it chooses one of those moves at random, and then that will be the move that it uses. It makes for very, very interesting battling. Okay, so Clefairy's confused at the moment. No, he's not confused. Okay, I just used the move and it must have missed. I looked away. Okay, let's use Stun Spore. Maybe we'll have a good chance of catching it, like just from here. I don't believe I went into this before, but if a Pokemon has a status condition, it has a slight more chance of being catched. Okay, that was pretty close. Let's just go for that again, because he's just... At this rate, he's just putting my whole party to sleep, and it's just like... I believe my Bulbasaur isn't asleep. Ivysaur isn't asleep, which is good, but... I don't know. Don't really want to bring him out. Might... You know what, I'm gonna have to go for it. Let's tackle it and see how that fares. Okay, that didn't do too much. Let's try another Pokeball. I'm really upset if this doesn't catch, because I only have 3 Pokeballs left. That's fine. I could be in love with it. Oh, Ivy still can. Bulbasaur can. Ivy Sean. Come on, Pokeball. Catch. It's the last Pokemon I need in this stuff. No! Yes! It always feels good when I catch this and it's like been a little while. Just like finally done it. And yeah, we're gonna give it a name. I'm calling it Cosmo because he's a Clefairy odd parent. And now we've got our first Team Rocket grunt. Yeah, I'm gonna have you at the front because the rest of my team ain't looking good so far. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. If you say so, I mean... Yeah, basically, what Team Rocket does is they take people's Pokemon and sell them. And that's kind of like main gist of what they do. Of course, like, some cases they have a bit bigger plans. At the moment, this is kind of all that's just been unveiled. And we'll get further into some of the Team Rocket grunts later on. I'm not switching. As much as I'd love to level up my Zubat, I don't think it's very feasible at the moment. I did nothing. Go for that attack. See how that fares. Yeah, that's a bit better. Luckily, he goes second, so he doesn't have the chance of flinching me with the Astonish. Oh, tiny little pixel there. It's always that great when that happens. Okay. Got a Moonstone. It's brilliant. 2 Moonstones now. Hey dude, how's it going? I found these fossils. They're both mine. Okay. I never said I wanted the fossils. You can take them both if you want, I'll just trade them from another save file. So he's going to send out Grimer. I'm going to get a bit more into this Pokemon a bit later, but Grimer's a poison type Pokemon. Let's try Divine Whip. We haven't got anything that's like super good, that was a crit. I suppose we should go for the tackle next time. Yeah, that wasn't as good either. This is kind of what I was going into, where I was saying, like, the beginning of the game is a bit harder. It's mostly just because you have a bit more of, like, tedious fights like this, where it's a little bit more slower. As you get stronger, like, later on in the game, you're more likely gonna one-shot or two-shot a lot of things. But when you're at the beginning of the game, it's, like, a lot of instances where you don't have much variety. Or, I mean, you might have some variety, but they're not as high a level. That's why I don't really like sticking to too many Pokemon at the beginning of the game. I did catch the Zubat, of course, but it's, I've clearly been working more on the Ivysaur. Yeah, well, I'll level up the Zubat a little bit more after we've gone through this dungeon and whatnot. Voltorb! Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put you out there. Voltorb's an electric type Pokemon. Voltorb's very, very fast. Not as fast as its evolution. We'll get getting into both of them a bit later. For now, we're gonna heal up our Ivysaur. Should we go for it again? Yeah, let's go for it again. Then we're going to switch out and get the Ivysaur back. It'll also give some experience to Morgana, which will be pretty useful. It's nice to have the experience shared across each of the Pokemon. We'll try this. There we go, critical hit. That works. I probably didn't even need to heal my Pokemon now. But yeah, that's all good. We'll each take a fossil. No being greedy. Okay. So yeah, there's 2 fossils there. We've got the Helix fossil and we've got the Dome fossil. We're going to be getting more into those like later. For now, as I was saying, for now we'll take this one. I'm going to get further into those later on in the game, and we'll discuss them then. Anyway, we're almost heading out of Mount Moon, which finally gets us a little antidote. The ladder's here, and then the exit is right here. However, we're going to explore the rest of Route 4 in the next time of Pokémon Fire Red. I'm going to be clearing out the rest of that dungeon, just getting the trainer battles that I skipped over and giving my Zubat some more experience. But I'll meet you guys after that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in Pokémon Fire Red. Thank you. Bye.